Why should you care about the 4-hour workweek? Welcome to Grow Reads, turning big ideas into life-changing action. Because society teaches us that time yields money, and the more you work, the more you earn. But Ferriss flips that paradigm. What if you could work less, earn more, and live now instead of later? This book revolutionized personal productivity, entrepreneurship, and life design. It challenges outdated beliefs that success requires sacrifice, that wealth is only for the few, that life must be delayed for retirement. Ferriss introduces a new formula: lifestyle design. He shows you how to escape the work, consume, die treadmill, trade time for freedom, and build a life you actually want. Chapter 1: The New Rich and the D.E.A.L Formula. Tim opens by defining the new rich NR, people who prioritize time, freedom, mobility, and choice over status and stuff. The goal isn't luxury, it's liberation. He introduces the D.E.A.L framework. D, definition: redefine success, know what you truly value. E, elimination: remove unnecessary work through 80/20ths and Parkinson's law. Automation: outsource time-consuming tasks, let digital systems earn while you don't. L, liberation: design a mobile, geographically independent lifestyle. Chapter 2: Definition: what do you really want? This chapter asks hard questions. What legacy do you want to leave? What fears keep you trapped in busy work? What life would make you happy right now, not when retirement arrives? Ferriss uses dream boarding, fear setting, and the concept of mini retirements, long breaks taken throughout life, not just at the end. People will choose unhappiness over uncertainty. He encourages readers to face fears, list possibilities, and define measurable outcomes that align with your personal freedom curve. Chapter 3: Elimination: efficiency over excitement. Here Ferriss applies the 80/20ths rule, Pareto principle. 80% of results come from 20% of actions. What are yours? Use Parkinson's law: work expands to fill available time. By compressing deadlines, you produce more. His anti-workday includes selective ignorance: avoid irrelevant news and info overload. Batching email: check once or twice a day, not constantly. Low information diet: keep consumption focused on what helps you meet goals. This isn't laziness, it's laser focus. Chapter 4: Elimination in action. To outsource your life. Automate email via templates and autoresponders. Use virtual assistants for personal and business tasks. Delegate routine tasks: research, scheduling, social media. He shares case studies. Entrepreneurs who delegated graft to VAs in India. Freelancers whose revenue doubled after automating support. Startups using platforms like TaskRabbit, Upwork, Fiverr to reclaim time. Chapter 5: Automation: making money while you sleep. Ferriss introduces muses, automated, low-maintenance businesses generating recurring revenue. Examples: ebooks, physical products, info products, subscription services. Steps to launch a muse. 1. Brainstorm niche ideas. 2. Test demand via low-cost ads or landing pages. 3. Set up suppliers and payment systems. 4. Automate customer support. 5. Scale once proof is clear. He emphasizes risk minimization: start with prototypes. Test small, fail fast, optimize. Chapter 6: Automation in practice. Leveraging tools like Shopify or Amazon FBA for e-commerce, Gumroad or Teachable digital sales, MailChimp and autoresponders email funnels. Ferriss illustrates with real stories. A musician who launched an online course and resigned within months. A printer who converted to dropshipping and halved his workload. Chapter 7: Liberation: escape the 9-5 trap. Now the focus shifts. Negotiate remote work contracts. Use geoarbitrage: reside in low-cost countries while earning dollars. Travel while working: mini retirements that recharge the soul and expand perspective. Ferriss shares iconic scenarios. Taking a month off to live in Buenos Aires. Negotiating email-only job terms. Combining travel and business via Airbnb arbitrage. Chapter 8: Liberation: tools and tactics. Tools for escaping office slavery. Legal letters templated for requesting remote work. Time zone management to ease overseas collaboration. Travel logistics, flexible flight booking, global SIMs, digital banking. Case examples. A programmer from Bali running support teams in Europe. A writer using parking spaces across continents. An entrepreneur whose indie business runs while on the move. Section 1 Summary. We've explored why the concept of retirement is outdated, what new rich freedom feels like, how to define your dream, eliminate bullshit, automate income, and liberate location. Chapter 9 Case Studies of Muse Builders and Automators. Ferriss packs chapters of stories about real people building muses, automated, profitable side businesses yielding freedom, not just income. Case study Nadler Planner Entrepreneur. A corporate banker built a planner business online. He used split testing tools like Splitly to improve conversions, turning visitors into buyers faster and smarter. He outsources customer service and design, focusing on strategy and product improvement. Made his side hustle fully automated, earning while reducing workload. Case study Ben and Camille Arneberg, Willow and Everett. Left traditional careers to launch a housewares brand. Invested $5K in inventory sourced from China. Outsourced customer support, logistics, even photography and fulfillment. Empowered team members with decision-making authority, $50 refund autonomy to avoid delays. Leveraged the maker-manager, split in their schedule to stay focused on big-picture growth. These stories show the power of outsourcing, automation, and strategic reinvention using Ferriss's income autopilot model. Chapter 10 Beyond Theory, Fear Setting and Confronting Limits. Ferriss introduces fear setting as a practical alternative to goal setting. Write down worst-case scenarios, then plan how to mitigate or recover. Visualize what's worse than your fears and figure out how to survive it. Many fear-based decisions disappear once clearly defined. He pairs fear setting with comfort challenges, like lying on sidewalks, public speeches, or cold showers to expand psychological resilience. Ferriss notes, people will choose unhappiness over uncertainty. Confront uncertainty head-on, and often you outrun guilt and status anxiety. Chapter 11 Mini-Retirements. Live first, retire often. Ferriss asks why save nearly all enjoyment for old age. He flips the retirement model with mini-retirements, periods of extended travel, learning or sabbaticals scattered throughout life. How to steps. 1. Asset snapshot, map income. Assets, expenses, identify excess. 2. Pick affordable destinations for freedom per dollar value, Buenos Aires, Chiang Mai, Berlin, many appear cheaper than home yet rich in lifestyle. 3. Explore, learn languages, volunteer, live life in deep focus, not surface tourism. 4. Plan intentionally, housing, health, income streams, entry, visa rules. Real-world voices from Reddit users and blog posts echo the approach. I took a mini-retirement 8 months long. I still achieved most of my FIRE goals. These breaks build clarity, creativity, and redefinition of values. Chapter 12 Transformation through Travel and Timbuktu Learning. Mini-retirements aren't just leisure, they spark personal reinvention. A finance executive negotiated remote terms and traveled 6 months a year with his family while maintaining career momentum. Another reader shared they discovered real education, language fluency, and life clarity through multiple mini-retirements. These journeys shape mindset, not only rest but purposeful reflection and discovery. Chapter 13 Common Mistakes and How to Avoid Them. Ferriss shares frequent pitfalls for aspiring new rich. 1. Staying job-bound, failing to negotiate remote or partial work arrangements. 2. Missing fear setting, asking what if, results in paralysis. 3. Approaching mini-retirements poorly without budget. Health planning or return strategy. Chapter 14 Tools and Tactics, DIY Life Liberation. Ferriss provides accessible tools. Templates for remote work negotiation letters. Email autoresponders, I'm currently working outside time zones, reduces demand. Legal and digital tools, global SIMs. VPNs, offshore banking, travel insurance. Platforms to build muses, Shopify. Amazon FBA, Gumroad, Teachable, and virtual assistants. Strategy, work less but work smart and intentionally. Chapter 15 Philosophy, What Truly Liberates You. Ferriss warns work-style distractions risk creating a shadow life, where the plan becomes the anchor. Real liberation is freedom from mental comparison, status anxiety, soccer mom social envy. It's found in autonomy and alignment, not only in time or geography. Section 2 Summary. Case studies show digital automation and outsourcing create income with minimal time. Fear setting reshapes decisions by defining worst-case risks. Many retirements aren't vacations, they're strategic reboots for agency. Mistakes happen, but with tools and planning, they're fixable. Freedom demands mindset transformation, not just geographic moves. Chapter 16 What Happens When You Liberate Work. Ferriss acknowledges that escaping the traditional 9-5 often leaves people at a crossroads. Once unshackled from routine, boredom, meaninglessness, or anxiety can appear. You must replace old identity and structure with new purpose. Case in point, people who built muses but then felt adrift. They traded busyness for inertia. Ferriss urges, redesign your life around passions. Not status, replace habitual work with meaningful action. He encourages readers to use dreamlining, see Chapter 17, to fill the vacuum with challenges that matter. Chapter 17, Dreamlining Your Personal Roadmap to Freedom. One of Ferriss's most actionable tools, dreamlining, it works like this. 1. Categorize your goals. What do you want to have, be, and do? 2. Set 2 timelines, 6 months and 12 months. 3. Pick your big 4 dreams. These are the goals that would transform your life. 4. Calculate costs for each dream plus 1.3 times your current monthly expenses to build your target monthly income, TMI. 5. For each dream, identify 3 actionable steps starting now even if small. 6. Repeat regularly and track progress to build momentum. Dreamlining makes vague desires into tangible life changes with measurable metrics and timelines. Chapter 18 The 13 Biggest Traps for the New Rich. Ferriss outlines common mistakes that derail aspiring lifestyle designers. 1. Skipping fear setting, leaving ambition paralyzed. 2. Neglecting the dreamline so desires stay classified as fantasy. 3. Failing to negotiate remote work while employed. 4. Underestimating the cost of mini retirements or misbudgeting. 5. Chasing inspiration over automation, doing instead of system building. 6. Ignoring lifestyle value, suburban expenses or mini retirements in expensive zones. 7. Information overload from news, social media or unnecessary content. 8. Misusing email, constant checking instead of batching. 9. Willingness without execution, ideas without structure or tracking. 10. Overwork and burnout under the guise of hustle. 11. Failure to outsource low-value tasks. 12. Lack of scalability mindset, creating returns limited by time or location. 13. Misinterpreting the freedom multiplier, time plus mobility, money. Ferriss challenges you to audit your behaviors and cut the unhelpful ones ruthlessly. Chapter 19 Constructing Your Lifestyle Machine. Using the D.E.A.L model, you bring your dreamline, your muse, and your elimination into harmony. Define your 4 dreams plus desired income and values. Eliminate inefficient tasks and cognitive clutter. Automate income with virtual assistants and web systems. Liberate yourself from office constraints via remote work or mini retirements. Ferriss reminds you it won't always feel easy. Systems take time, but even slow progress builds autonomy and opportunities. Chapter 20 Real-world caution and cultural reflection. Critics have suggested Ferriss's ideas lean extreme. Some view his advice as impractical for many jobs and lifestyles. Others note the messaging has been diluted into light work hacks, ignoring the deeper shift Ferriss promotes, rejecting busyness for freedom. Still, the core vision to value time, redefine success and build agency is more relevant than ever. Chapter 21 The New Rich Lifestyle, Time, Money. Ferriss reframes wealth, not how much you earn, but how little time you need to live the life you want. You can live richly in Chiang Mai for a few $100s a month. He urges choosing environment and experiences over possessions. The equation shifts. Relative income, freedom, power per hour worked, matters more than absolute income. Section 3 Takeaways. Without clarity and dreamlining, freedom loses its destination. Fear setting beats paralysis. Automation is the engine, dreams are the fuel, elimination clears the path. Mini retirements recharge your life, not just your work. Efficiency hacks are worthless without values and intent. Grow reads reflection and final thought. Freedom is engineered, not stumbled upon. Ferriss's vision isn't magic, it's method. If you're ready to care more about time than title, here's your start. 1. Define what excites you now. 2. Dry run fear, design a path. 3. Automate income, delegate distraction. 4. Liberate practices, not just your location. Thanks for joining this journey. Share below. Which dream will you dreamline next and take the first step toward? Stay curious, stay intentional. And subscribe to Grow Reads for more life-shifting summaries.